Welcome back guys, Harry here, known as Trade Sharp, and bringing you today's video. We're doing something a bit special with Bitcoin pumping. We're going to look at some alts. It will be a great video. Get your alts ready because I will be taking some shills. I'm going to be looking at some high volume alts. Hope it will help you guys. And maybe we have some positions if they come up. I know Dee has been talking about in her news videos. Make sure to check that video out about injective protocol. So we'll look at that. And Cardano, man, it's been going crazy. So we'll have a look at that today, all of this in today's video. So let's get straight to it with Bitcoin. Let's start off with the daily. Now I want to teach you guys a little special trick. Now this is a very special trick, and for more detail, I would need to explain it, but this is what I call the stop and go play. So basically price creates a move and then creates a resistance within that range, and then after breaking the candle wick it continues. And you can see that pretty clearly here, right? See, so we have a move and then we have a resistance, and then as soon as the candle breaks the wick, continuation. So continuation, price creates a resistance and a support. When price comes up to break that wick, boom, big move. Same going on the downside, right? You can see price comes down, creates a support. As soon as that wick is broken, boom, downward movement. And here, what do we have? The same thing, right? So when that wick is broken, continuation. We are getting rejected at that $51,000 area, which is, to be expected. Uh, this was actually a trade you could have taken on the early morning hours. I believe this trade was on the 30-minute. Yep, that was the trade, right? No, not on the 30-minute. It was on the hour, actually. Yeah, that's the trade. And you can see what it looks. So we have a range established. A range. This is a fake out, and we can see because this was a bullish trend, right? So when trend is your friend, you can see that very clearly here. We have this trend going up like this. So, you take the trade coming out the range like so. You see that long position, and your stop would be only not even a 1% stop, right? Look at that. You're taking like a 0.5% stop for a target, up here at 51K for a 2.6% target. So that's great. 10x leverage, that's 26% on your account. So, let's look at this, guys. So what do we have here, right? Going at the daily, obviously bullish. Again, guys, I want price to close above this $51,000 area. Until then, I'm still, looking this as ranging price. Yeah, we had a nice pump, but I'm still looking at this as ranging price, right? And until we get above here, then I can start looking for moves, and then we can look at this as more as a reversal, right? Looking at higher time frames, momentum. Obviously, 1 hour is crossing up, 4 hours crossing up, 1 hour is up. Uh, coming to that resistance and getting hot, maybe we could see some rejection. But look, the higher time frames, the daily has just crossed up, and this is something that is a little bit special. And look at this, guys, right? The daily is catching this trend line all the way from back here, like so, right? This regression. So this is very bullish in my eyes, looking at this, right? And if it is catching the regression here, then it's a possibility that this could be the bottom, and we could see a reversal from here. Now, it's not confirmed yet. Unfortunately, the only way to confirm it, for me personally, would be any closure above this high here, which would be like, actually, probably it's very hard to confirm, when it's a reversal, but I would like to see a closure back into this range here. So 55,000, and then I can look for it to probably break all-time high. So, yeah, I mean, looking at this, 51,000 is a big pivot. If we can break in 51,000, but I'd like to see us get in this range because we could break here and then still come back down. There's still always the possibility we could have another dump. Similar to what we saw before, to be honest, guys. If you go and look back at this thing here, right? It's exactly the same, and this is why I'm showing you this. We had that recovery, right? And then as soon as we were going to break into that range, looking to break into this range here for price to continue, back in all times high, boom, price started dumping again, right? So we've seen this before, and it's the same sort of thing now, right? We came down, now we're pumping here. We might see some sideways here. Everyone's bullish, and then we might come up here, reject, and then we might come down and test this, $40,000 level, which would be a huge opportunity. Ethereum, quick look at Ethereum. Ethereum is looking pretty good now that it's broken above this. I look for it to pop up here to 680. So it's following Bitcoin. So let's get on to these alts. Let's first look at Cardano. And Let's look at it on, why not Kraken? We'll try Kraken. Such a bad exchange though. I really shouldn't be on Kraken. Okay, let's go on. No, that's perpetual. Yeah, this will be fine. Yeah, it has enough data. So, looking at Cardano now, it's ha having a bit of a cool off, right? So what I can tell you from now is that we can see we found amazing, amazing, amazing support right here, right? And this is what we were talking about in my weekly live stream, where I talk about you know, review the alt. So looking here, when we last spoke in the live stream, I said that Cardano could have some selling pressure, and I would look for it to base around this area, and we can see it's exactly doing that. So until that's broken, then I'm not bearish on the price. I'm looking this to reaccumulate, and it has very aggressive. I won't use this type of regression like this for a breakout, but what we could see is price breakout like this, but I do think it will just be a fake out, to be honest. Looking at volume in Cardano, because that would tell us if the volume is still high and increasing, you can see decreasing volume. So there could be a move very, very soon on Cardano. And I do think that it's coiling up and it will be probably moved to the upside looking at the structure until this low here at 0.88 is broken. Could it come back down there? Yeah, of course it could. Would it be an issue? Not at all, right? I don't think that there would be any issues. Even on a daily, it's looking incredibly. It could come back. I mean, actually, daily closure below 0.95, then I do change my bias about Cardano. But this is looking extremely good. And if the daily does close bullish like this, then we could see price continue up and onwards, right? Closing bullish at support, and then I would like to see it come down, make a lower wick, and break its own wick. And then we could start seeing and look daily. I mean, this is gonna keep going up. Look, we have increasing volume. All right, we have increasing volume and price action trending up without keeping a high-low structure. High chance that, long term, this is continuing up. Definitely going to try tackle all-time highs. Now just in accumulation, looking at the 1 hour, it looks very good to me, right? So yeah, decreasing volume, indeed a big move coming soon. As you can see, when we had decreasing volume in the past, with price action, it reached a low and then boom. So we could see it price expand from here, to be honest. It would make sense we would break this regression like so, we would take it like that. We can see actually we're getting rejected at that, so that's pretty good seeing that it's kind of working out that regression. And you can look for price to break above here, and then volume will start increasing. Now let's look at an injective protocol very, very quickly. ING J, sorry. Let's go with that. And injective on the daily. Injective on the daily is holding this support, which I like to see. It's not as strong as Cardano. You can see, look at the volume, it is decreasing volume. So that's not the best to see a decreasing volume, but it's not a death sentence in itself. With the news that D has probably talked about, we should see some, so hopefully some sort of improvement in price action, but it's holding strong. That means the people are strong-handed and they're not selling. Uh, Looking at lower time frames like an hour, yeah, it's just holding this range, to be honest, and it's accumulating. So as soon as some of this news starts to hit, then I'm looking for some bullish price action. If we do break below $10, then I do think we come down and fill at $7. But until, if we keep holding $10, it's just gonna accumulate and eventually it's gonna start breaking to the upside. So yeah, that's it for today. Hope you liked it. Me talking about alts. Let me know any alts you want me to cover in the description below, and hopefully those also I can show potential trading opportunities. If you guys want me to start talking about trading opportunities on Bitcoin as well, we can definitely talk about it. Just coming back to the charts, to be honest, I think Bitcoin is pumping now above that. Yep, it is reached at 51K. Let's see if it can manage to get a 4 hour closure here in 2 hours. If it does, then I'll say, all right, we're probably gonna pop up here to 53, 290. So we'll see what happens till then. Remember, guys, take care, trade sharp, and until next time, peace.